Over the past 18 years that I have been a parent, I have basically been living super frugally and on a low income. So I've learned a thing or two about making the holidays fabulous for my kids, even on a super, super tight budget. You know, the goal of every single business around us is to make as much money as possible, especially during the holiday season. They know all the marketing tricks to make you feel like you need to buy their products. So we are just constantly being bombarded with everyone telling us that we need to spend a lot of money. And there's a lot of guilt around not spending a lot of money, that maybe you don't love your kids enough, or you're not a good enough parent if you do not buy them all the things that everyone is telling you to buy. So let's get out of that mindset and make a plan to be smart with our money this holiday season. I'm going to share with you the things that we do as a family, and I would love for you to leave the things that you guys do in your family. Leave that in the comments below. So if you've been watching my channel, you probably know that I am a huge fan of efficiency and being efficient in the things that you do in your life, in the ways that you spend your money. And the holidays is no different. There are things that your kids need throughout the year that you can save and buy for the holiday season. Things like special clothing that they really want, shoes that they really want. This is especially true as they get older, and this has been easier for like preteens and teens. Like my kids have really enjoyed it, getting clothes. That is really exciting for them. It has kind of been like their number one thing on their Christmas list as they have gotten older. Young kids don't really want clothes, but you know, some of this is age dependent. Technology type stuff, if they are needing a laptop or some sort of Kindle or a phone, something that they need to get anyway, we save a lot of our big purchases like that up for Christmas, and that is their big Christmas present for the year, is something that I was going to have to purchase for them anyway. And so they just got it for Christmas, like a laptop, which obviously we don't need a laptop every year, but like every several years, eventually you are going to have to upgrade to a new laptop. So to just be really efficient with those purchases. If that's something, if you know in the future there's something that you're going to need to get your kids, save it for the holidays. Educational things are also really efficient. Like my kids love books, they love journals and organizing type stuff like special pens. And while they love those, it's also good for their brain to read books and write things down. And then along with that is focusing on experiences over stuff. Many years we have gotten passes to different places, like we have gotten a zoo pass that we have been able to go and visit the zoo for an entire year. That was a great experience and something that wasn't just a material item. When we were in Florida, we had gotten Florida State resident theme park tickets to, one year we got Universal theme park tickets, another year we got Disney theme park tickets. Those are expensive items, but they are very useful for an experience and is something that we can utilize all year long. We also save our family vacation. Instead of going on vacation in the summer, we go on vacation in either January or February. One of our Christmas gifts sometimes is a experience to a new location. People generally go on some sort of family vacation every year, and we choose to do that during the cold months. We get out away from the cold weather. We generally go to a warmer environment. We get to avoid all the crowds because a lot of other people are not traveling during that time. And, you know, we get to make it a Christmas present and also our yearly vacation. That is actually something that we are doing this year that I can't tell you guys where we're going until after the holidays, but we are going to be taking a trip in February somewhere, and you can let me know in the comments where you think we might be going. I make sure that my kids appreciate the little things, the family time, the family traditions. We have a lot of things that we do together around the holidays that don't really involve money at all. We like to cook certain things together. We have meals together. You have to eat anyway, so you might as well make some special meals with your entire family as, you know, a way to come together. We watch certain movies traditionally at the same time. Like on Christmas Eve, we always watch the movie Elf. And on Christmas Day, we always watch A Christmas Story. And those are free things that we do together as a family that cost us absolutely nothing, but are really enjoyable and important to our family. Make sure my kids understand finances, especially as they're getting older and they understand budgeting and frugality and materialism and all of the marketing stuff that companies do during the holidays. And I teach them what is important. I don't stress my kids out about money. I don't tell them we don't have any money because that just makes them stressed out. I just make sure that my kids understand that life's not about money and having stuff, that the most important thing is for us to be together as a family, to do things together to support each other, and that there is so much more to life than spending money and getting presents and gifts. And they really do understand that. And especially as they have gotten older, my kids are very, very grateful and appreciative and kind people. They prefer giving than receiving. They really truly do. You know, my older kids know that they don't have to ever buy me anything, but every year they always make me something. Where you are putting time and thought and love into something versus just going out and buying it. And that is more valuable to us than spending a lot of money on somebody. And then another thing that I know is not possible for everyone is that we did homeschool our kids. And I know that that has played a big factor in the comparison game because they are not around a bunch of kids who are influencing them to all of this material stuff. Like my kids have friends, they've always had friends, they hang out with people, but they are choosing who they hang out with, and the people who they choose to hang out with are not, they're not having to succumb to that same amount of peer pressure that kids who are in school do. And I'm very aware of that. That has played a big factor, I think, in their mindset around family and finances. My oldest daughter is 18 and has moved out on her own. She has roommates and friends, and she has become the financial advisor to her roommates and is helping them learn how to save money and just these funny little ways. She'll come and tell me, the other day she was like, "Mom, everybody in my house was buying bottled water and like spending so much money on water every week. And so I made everybody get their own reusable water bottle. So now they're not having to buy water anymore and they're going to save so much money." Or, everybody was drinking sodas and energy drinks. That's what young adults do. They need caffeine. And my daughter was like, well, I've got everybody drinking coffee now because it is so much cheaper than buying soda and energy drinks for caffeine. And so, she gets it. I also do take advantage of Black Friday and other holiday sales because there really are good deals out there to try and get you into the store and buying certain things at their store. And so they will lower prices of certain items just to get you in. And you can find good deals on Black Friday, which isn't really Black Friday anymore, is it? It's like Wednesday. I mainly just go online and look for deals now, but I will save up a lot of the purchases that we need to make for the year. And I plan on making some of our bigger purchases and some of those items that I know are going to be on sale regularly on Black Friday, like clothing, towels, kitchen appliances, certain items just always go on sale on Black Friday and you can get a better deal on them. So if there's anything I need, I try and I wait until these holiday deals, and that is when I buy them. And you really can save money by doing that. I used to be the person who would go and stand in line all night and go shopping all night long for Black Friday at Toys R Us and Target and Walmart and Old Navy. And that was really fun and exciting for me. But now I'm old and jaded and can shop at home. And so I just do all my Black Friday deals online. How you spend your money for the holidays is really going to change depending on the ages of your kids. My older kids are 18, 16, they're teenagers. They need more like adulty type items now. They understand frugality and budgeting and all of that stuff. So it is really easy to get them through the holidays on a budget. It's just part of who they are now as people. They've been raised this way. And then we have a 2-year-old and they have no idea what's going on during the holidays. There's zero expectations of presents or anything like that. So we're going to be doing some educational type toys and probably some clothes and just, some basic things that any 2-year-old might need. We are not going out and buying tons of toys, tons of gifts, and we're just going to have a nice, chill, relaxing, frugal Christmas together, doing family stuff, watching movies, eating food, and being excited about our vacation.